Greeting, fellow keepers of the Grove. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to episode 22 of the Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. Alright, I'm going to trigger everyone to Super Hall, and what I'm going to do here is also schedule everyone to be close specifically, so that we haul in our area. I want to haul all this wood that is slowly rotting, and also the thrumbo horns and thrumbo fur, because I don't want to waste it, into stockpiles. Ooh, Latch is ready. So, Latch, I am going to do two operations here. Installing peg legs into your legs. And I don't have a lot of meds, but what meds I do have, I will be using. Clean some dirt, so the room is only slightly dirty. Alright, Mara, I'm going to give you the Insanity Lance, and then Bernona's going to take the other one once she's up. So if we take a look at Oriana's medical skill, oh yeah, no problem. Alright, let's do the other operation. This does use up what I have left of heal root, so I am growing some heal root, which will start to grow again now that it is not so cold. But I'm just looking around to see if there's wild heal root, and I guess there's some tiny patches here. I'm trying to make it so that we harvest them where they're bunches, so it doesn't take so long to harvest and gather. Alright, away we go. We are peg legging the other leg. And now, I'm actually going to leave the peg legs because I'm just going to go straight for the lung and the kidney. And I'm going to use combination meds here. I'm going to anesthetize with... Or actually, no, you're already anesthetized. Let me just go straight for industrial quality meds so that I have the highest likelihood of gaining those organs. Cool. These are still awful little prison cells, aren't they? Let's see if I can't make them a little nicer. So there is the lung that we wanted. And now I'm going to operate and get the kidney. Or Oriana's going to get her hands covered in nutrient paste meal, and then get the kidney. Does the tile under the door matter for anything? Movement speed. But that's about it. If you take a look here at like the beauty meter, tiles under doors don't register for beauty or cleanliness, as they're not part of the room, but you do move on top of them. So, all right, you are going to be maybe executed. So I think what I'm going to do is use Aoife's accuse and accuse her of being evil, and then have a ritualistic execution. You all voted for that to happen, I think. Well, you can all vote again. Should I execute Latch? Can I turn them into biofuel? No, I can't butcher them. That's not part of our precept. Organ use is acceptable, but we're not cannibals, so there's a limit to what we can do. Maybe in the next series. Hi, Tusk. Yeah, we captured Latch solely for parts. She's a misandrist who's very neurotic and not one that we particularly care for. So the plan always was to kill her. So then the question now is, do we release her or do we kill her? That will be up to you. There is a mood benefit to killing her. A bit. Okay, finally, we're moving that wood in. Okay, let's stop super hauling. And then Magic, have you... Damn, Magic, you moved all the wood by yourself, I think. All right, so Magic here is going to go back to pet haulers. And I'm also expanding these bedrooms a little bit, making them a slightly larger. Is there a way to vote for the next series? Not yet, no. If you sign up for the Twitch announcements on, or the general announcements on Discord, you'll be pinged when that comes up, though. Oh. Hey, Floofy. Hi. Here, put your head here. It's cuter. I think she wants a pillow. I don't think I have one nearby. Okay, so execution. Will do. Aoife's cooldown for Qs is up in 16 hours, or alternatively, we can wait until Latch does something bad. Latch's prison break interval is very, very low, though, so I don't think Latch is going to try to break out anytime soon. So waiting might not be the best choice. Just to throw that out there. Hide that. Taliesin is expanding these bedrooms a little bit so that they're less cramped and less awful. Any upcoming colony festivals? Well, we could hold one. I guess technically we are having the Festival of Execution soon. Kanath, what are you working on? Shredding mechs. Wow, look at all these mechs. Yeah, if she's about to break, chances are we can execute her without... Crisis of Belief. We can execute her without needing to use up the cooldown of accuse. And I think that's the route I'm going to go. I think it would be best if Aoife kept her cooldowns. So Brunona is out in 7 hours, and that means that I will be accepting Anteater in the lair pretty soon, as she'll be in full working order. And that also means that as soon as she is executed, I'm going to turn this into a full-time hospital, and we'll be doing the operations to try to heal Jazz, except for the thumb, and Taliesin. Crisis of Belief are mental breaks. Well, yes, but even the catharsis here isn't going to offset the organ harvesting. So, while true, Latch is still due for another mental break. You're a good boy, Magic. All right, so here's Taliesin adding to our base, expanding it a little bit. Whoa, the moss really died back. I'm gonna have Orion to do it. Okay, so here's Brunona. And only her stab scar was cured, the one on her head. Why are you even sleeping? Oh, you're waiting for medical treatment. But that's fine. She has Mechanites, which gives her additional manipulation, which will be good for her fighting, but of course it also adds additional pain, which is the opposite of good. It's one of these damned if I do, damned if I don't. Oriana, let's get you neural supercharged so that your consciousness goes even higher to 110%. I think I'm going to move Latch somewhere temporary so that I can start to do the surgeries. So, let's go ahead and plop. I mean, there's weapons here, so that's not great. So let's temporarily keep that wall there and put a temporary door here. Move Latch out of there so I can start to do the Taliesin and Jazz surgeries. So now this is going to be for colonists only. Aoife moves her out. I am going to put concrete down. Is there dirt there? Yeah, there's dirt there too. Hey, Kev. Thanks for the bits. Great recovery from all that chaos. Thank you. I do what I can. The door to the farm? What door? What do you mean? Did someone have pain block power? Yes. Brunona has it, and she could pain block herself. The problem is if she gets hit and she loses consciousness, that obviously doesn't really work. But I was going to give Brunona the Incendiary Lance. So Mara has one Incendiary Lance, and Brunona has the other one. The door to my farm is open. None of my doors are open that I care about. Oh, this door? Yeah, okay. That would technically allow the prisoner to escape, I guess. Wait, don't tend. Construct. Okay, so this is now a clean room. Taliesin, I am going to tend to you with no meds. And then, no, get back in bed. We are going to give you a kidney. Install kidney with industrial meds and operate. Still a clean room. So here we go. We have the hospital bed with a surgery success chance of 126%. We have that includes the vitals monitors 5%. And then we have Oriana's base here of 101%, which means I'm above 100%, which means that if I fail, I rolled a critical 0. There's a 2% chance that you can critical fail no matter what, and that's fine. Actually, you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to try to encourage Latch to escape so that she's guilty. I know that's kind of like baiting a prisoner, but I don't care. Hey, Jazz, would you be so kind? So here's the surgery into Taliesin, and it's good. I'm going to kick him out of bed here so that I can use the bed for Jazz. So Jazz, you are getting a lung. So install lung. You're escaping, and Aoife is going to go beat you up a little bit. I don't even feel bad. Jazz hands are a lot less fun without a thumb. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, hit me. Come on, hit me. All right, she's guilty now. Everybody saw it. Everybody saw it. This is how you engineer a murder with no trial. There's like a special level of hell for people like me. that I was like, oh, I know how to get her guilty. I'm just gonna let her, try to escape. I do like that some countries, I think Germany maybe, it's not illegal to try to escape prison, provided that you don't do illegal things while escaping. Because it's a natural human need to want to be free. Oh, Kadath, I am not comfortable with this. Oh, Lord, I'm glad I caught you. So Kadath's surgery success chance here is, oh, that's 94%. That's actually not that bad. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. That makes me pretty comfortable to have Kadath do Oriana's eye surgery when Kadath is done fabricating said eye. Hey, Shellbell. Thanks for the re-sub. Another month under the belt. Well, I don't have Yoda to show you right now, but I do have Tusk in all her beautiful glory. Yoda's at the groomers, but he'll be coming, he'll be here soon, looking mighty fine. Come on along. Boom. All right, both surgeries are done. My current project is now going to be updated. So I'm going to accept this quest. I have 12 days to get to the Anteater, and woo, it's kind of far away. Execute Latch is the current goal, I guess. So how long is Latch guilty for? 21 hours? So let's wait till the morning. It's funny, Marps, you and I had the same idea at the same time. All right, Taliesin, shotgun. Oh, what did happen to you? Oh, you got punched by the prisoner. All right, and Kadath is now making the eyeball. Do the execution ASAP? I have 18 hours to kick it off. I'm gonna wait till everyone's... Oh, God, don't use good meds. What are you doing? I'm gonna wait till everyone's awake. I don't know why Taliesin is doing this surgery, or medical. So hold on. Stop. And haul that medicine away. All right, everybody is now conscious. And let's go. Public execution of Latch, not reindeer. And start. I know, it's strange. We're like slightly evil druids. Prisoner Hermine. The Bor Catheo, Council of the Fallen Empire, has been caught in bed. Wants me to take care of Hermine for 14 days. Will give me a loose shield pack or an Eltec shirt. Should I house the prisoner? Okay, while we're doing this execution, you can vote. Latch is dead. It was satisfying, so we get a +6 for 6 days. Don't consume Latch. What are you doing? There's nowhere to store her. Oh, because my, ew, that is really gross. Okay, Bernona, I do believe it's time to have a bit of a frag party. So let's fix this. What corpses? You mean the fertilizer that I'm just sprinkling around? Those aren't corpses. Kadath, I want Kadath to get a neural supercharge before he tries the doctoring, because I think that will improve his medical success chance. So I'm gonna wait until Kadath or until the neural superchargers have charge left. And yeah, the more trees died in the ritual room, I'll be filling that zone in there. Boop. But I already had the totemic sandstone tile queued up. Thanks, Bree. All right, Taliesin, before you sleep, please work to make these bedrooms a little bit nicer. How are the grenades changes with the new update? It's honestly, I wouldn't say that significant or different. Okay, so the other charger is now ready. And how's the prisoner is a big old nah. I can get behind that. The rewards are pretty paltry. Oriana, this means that you are due for a left bionic eye. I'm not going to use the Glitter World meds because I don't think it's necessary. But before you get the eye, clean the room. All right, Mr. Kadath has sensory mechanites, which will aid as well. But let's get neural supercharged. Boom. This neural supercharger puts his medical success chance over 100%, which is awesome. And then we're going to operate installing Oriana's eye. So she's no longer going to be the one-eyed Odin or whatever. And I currently don't have research. Yeah. Do I really not? What did you all voted that I get moisture pumps and then we got it? I'm just going to start getting biofuel. And then I'll pull for the next one. And it's done. Bada bing, bada boom. Oriana is now a complete or a repaired person. What is the next bionic part? A leg. So the legs could go to Aoife, Bernona, Taliesin. So I have 3 leg demands, and or an arm, because the arm could go to Jazz. Yes. So an arm or a leg. What's it going to cost me? An arm or a leg? And now let me update the current project. Viewers' choice. Priority. We're going to have you vote on what you want as a priority. So far, a leg is leading, and I'm going to have you vote on who gets the leg, I guess. Oh, Tusky, hi, bye. Those are pretty dirty cells. All right, Aoife's fully healed. And I forgot to time that. All right, at this point, I don't need carnivore meals anymore. I could definitely just do regular old lavish meals. God, there's a lot of choices here. And I'm going to have people start to eat the carnivore meals just to whittle them down. When I see people going for the food, I'll just have them choose the carnivore meals. So like Bernona here, eat a meal because it looks like you're hungry. What do leader speeches do? Leader speeches are just like the throne speeches. They're just a positive mood. That's about it. Ooh, look at that. Hold on. Hold my horses. They have converted. So reindeer, we are going to... Wait, what? Yes. All right, we're going to try to recruit you now. There was some weirdness there, but... Okay. Get rid of the cables that will lay on the ground. So reindeer, if you're wondering if they're good, beautiful undergrounder with a burning passion in cooking and craft, and decent skill and intellectual. Maybe not my first choice because we already have intellectual and crafting covered pretty well, and cooking we just do in nutrient paste, so that's not of a huge benefit either. In fact, I might even just let her go. I'll have you all vote on whether that's the case. If that is the case, we could always do the ritual that adds people to our group. We could do what ritual is that? The Gauranlen Grove. We would need some drums for that, but I'm happy to do that ritual if you want people added. Okay, so this is a leg next part. Now, the priorities. What should my priority be? We have questing, rituals, recruiting, defenses, and the anima tree. Those 5 choices. There are the big 5 things that I think I'd like to see done, so I'll have you vote on what you think the top priority is and work on that accordingly. So your Kadath is making the advanced components for us to get another bionic leg, and I don't know who that bionic leg is going to go to, but you'll be able to decide pretty soon. The leading choice is defenses. So if the leading choice is defenses, one of the things I'm going to want to do here is to start draining the swamp a little bit in order to allow myself the ability to defend a little bit easier. So if we take a look at the, unfortunately, I don't have a lot of components, so that's a bit of a problem. So if I take a look at the moisture pump, I'm not actually going to build it here. I'm just measuring it. So the moisture pump it goes out a range of 7 in every direction, right? And what is its shape? Let me write that down, because this is kind of important. So the shape here is 7 by 7. This is turning into like an iron cross. So this is the shape, I think. Yep, okay. Well, let's see then. If I want to dry this out, what I'm gonna do is measure 7. So maybe put a moisture pump here. Will be my first moisture pump. Because if I clear this zone and paint where the moisture pump is going to dry off, that would be 7 this way, 7 that way, and then 3. And I'll explain why I'm laying it out like this. Oops, that's 8. And defenses has 1, so focus on defenses. All right, the reason I'm laying it out this way is I want there to be some buildable room outside of where the anima's maximum or minimum range is to put turrets and the like. The concept here is I'm going to have this wall outside of it lined with turrets in order to discourage enemies from messing with the tree. I'm weaponizing the tree. So this pump here, or actually, yeah, that's a good point. I am going to put the bridge here instead, just a little further out from the anima tree. Central location. And it's going to be a little expensive because underwater power conduits are pricey. But oh well. I'll have to mine up some additional steel. And then I need to be careful about how I run my cables because I don't want to cut any trees in the, here. Something like that. Jim Bob, welcome and thanks for the bits. And the rarest Iowa and Scritney, thanks for the follows. Can batteries go on bridges? So if you ever have questions about what can go on what, you just look at the terrain requirement. So a bridge here, as you can see, is supports light. So anything light or less, yes. Batteries are medium, so no. And Vera has a crisis of belief. Her certainty is just about gone, and Bernona, let's push her. Oh, but actually your social skill is like super, super bad. So just let her have her crisis on second thought. I don't have to draw the power cables all the way. So the thing is, I'm eventually going to add moisture pumps all around the perimeter. So this is just the start of the cables. Eventually I'm going to have cables going all the way around. But I suppose if I'm waiting for the entire duration of the moisture pump to kick off, I don't have to do it. But I don't think I'm going to wait. I'm just going to put one down and then paint where it's going to be and then continue moisture pumping. And eventually I think what I'll do is moisture pump all the liquid out of this grove. Because I have big plans if I ever get there for how I want to lay this out. But that is a big if I ever get there. Who is tattered apparel? Aoife? Okay, I need a new broad wrap for her. So, guess a cloth broad wrap. Seems to me like I am in desperate need of some hunting. Oh, look at all those beautiful meals. All right, Bernona. Because I'm not entirely sure I want to make the broad wrap out of cloth. But Kadath is right now just solely basically working on his, oh, really? Oriana, what do you, oh, okay. Let's not allow sewing anymore out here. And converted. Okay, prisoner recruit. Let me quickly ask you if you think reindeer is worth it. So, as a little reminder here, she's crafting, cooking, intellectual. All three of those skills are covered by someone else already. Bernona is a cook who's better. Kadath is a crafter who's better. And Aoife and Mara are intellectuals who are better. So, she's very redundant. I don't mind adding her. But it might be best for me to do a drum circle to try to attract someone else instead. Someone that might be better suited. Now, Vera Martinez here is high social skill, which is going to be very useful. Probably replacing Bernona as moral guide, hard worker, and teetotaler. So there's some benefit there. And I don't think anyone in this colony has burning passion for animal skills. No, Taliesin does. Never mind, I take that back. But she, is a jogger with shooting. So that's an incredible combination. No matter what. All right. Bernona currently is our only, Psycaster, and she got a neuroforming Psycaster, which is a little different. Please don't exit the map. Ooh, revenge, you want? All right, come get it. Come get revenge. That's what I thought. So if you say she's worth it, I think what's probably most important is to bring on new recruits that have high, uh-oh. Get away. To bring on recruits that have high plant skills. Because plant skills are going to be what's going to allow me to get Gauranlen bonds. Because this tree here has no connection whatsoever. Right, we got cracked in the leg a little bit. Oh, I let them catch me. That's embarrassing. Right. Get healing. And reset med quality. Because we don't need... Alright, so reindeer is worth it, you all said. Alright, that's fine. We'll recruit. Don't forget my field hand too. Yeah, there's no one I want to install the field hand into at the moment. I don't have a plants specialist that would want to lower their movement speed. If Oriana had a bionic leg, I might consider it, but she doesn't. So the lack of a movement speed there would just be a deficit. Drew a colony with not growers. I had another grower and he died. He got sort of stomped to death. Oh, pissing off another herd, huh? Sorry, everybody. You can't sleep right now. Oriana pissed everybody off. They're coming flooding into the base. Don't shoot Kadath, please. Alright, Kadath only got stomped twice. And we're good. Alright, well, we'll have lots of blue fur leather. We have plenty to feed us. I can also... Bernona, how old are you? 53? I'm going to prepare another heal cycle for Bernona. Using meat. And then for Kadath... Kadath doesn't need another cycle. Oh, yep. I might want to undraft you. Hideous environment. I'm trying. Got some cargo pods of silver somewhere in the middle of the map. All right, Bernona, let's maybe try to make the prison cell a little bit nicer. I kind of wish the prisoners would clean up after themselves, because they just walk around creating a whole bunch of filth and then never tidy up. Yeah, today Randy is being pretty nice so far. So far. Allowing me to actually get some social progress, which is very nice. So there we go. We have all of the advanced components for a bionic leg. So let me grab them all and start a leg up. Okay, so there's the leg. And I'm also going to want a broad wrap made out of blue fur. Oh, no, it can only be leathers and... Okay, never mind. Made out of cloth. These guys out here are going to need to get butchered soon. If you have a slave, how do they work? So the way slaves work is... they basically act as a regular colonist, except for they have a bar, which is called slave here. And they have a suppression meter. And... When you have a colony that has slaves, you have to suppress your slaves, and there's a variety of different ways to suppress slaves. The primary ones would be to build terror statues, to build prisoner gibbets, like cages to keep corpses, to wear authoritative clothing like the authority cap, and to have your slaves wear collars and wear slave harnesses. And that keeps them suppressed, because just like a prisoner, if they aren't suppressed enough, they rebel or they try to, escape or whatever. So that's the TLDR of slaves. Is they're essentially regular old colonists that can have their own mood breaks and, but they are slaves. And there's not a huge difference between slaves and regular colonists in that way. But you might have a culture that of people that demand slaves, so that would be the kicker. Because sometimes, depending on your ideologies, people want to keep slaves, and they'll be upset if you don't. Sorry, Kadath, I was starving you, so you get to eat a nice meal. All right, let's see about a leader speech over here. How's that sound? I'm gonna spend a second to clean up this area, and then we're gonna kick off a leader speech in order to get a little bit more of a benefit. So here's a leader speech. Hey, Pet Tusk, she's over here. Tusky, come here. Hi. Wall number 4, Fuzma and Spicy Gorhot. Thanks for the follows. And it's encouraging. Awesome. So if you take a look at the benefit here, encouraging speech +5, satisfying execution +6, guilty prisoner executed +3. We have a whole bunch of little benefits now. Royal Tribute Collector? Nope. We don't care about Royal Tribute. Oriana is having a real hard time getting all this here route down. I think she's finally done. Yeah, she's finally done. God, that took forever. And we have a self-tamed rat. Fortunately for you, that means death. We did have some trees die, so here is yet another tree that died back. And then one in the walls. I'm also going to want to, let's run some power like this. Oh man, this is expensive, but oh well. Run some power like this because I'm also going to want a moisture pump down here as well. So that we can complete a wall over here. It's gonna be really tricky to try to keep the moisture pumps here alive. So actually, how far is this? This is 19. So maybe 5 in, I will put one here. And 5 in, I'll put one there. So that's where they'll go. Because 2 moisture pumps cover the whole distance. Maybe even one further like that. It actually makes more sense in this instance to back them away from the edge and bridge up around them so I can wall them up to keep them guarded. Because if a moisture pump dies, its progress resets to 0. Because you have to rebuild it. So it's pretty bad. That also means that my constructors here, Bernona and Jazz, are going to help. Well, Jazz has one thumb, so maybe not Jazz. But Bernona's going to come help to construct a little bit more because a lot of the constructions are being neglected a bit. It is quicker to move the pump tile by tile, but we don't really have a lot of components. That is the limiting factor. So instead of wasting 4 components per tile that we can't afford, I'm going to do it the more, you know, affordable way. All right, so Orion is completely done with setting up the farm here. Who were these guys? Oh, the royal tribute. Yeah, never mind. Enjoy the view of the corpses, friends. Okay, I definitely don't need to do any more hunting. We have an overabundance, I would say. Let's get the desired growth of the Gauranlen tree up to at least 1 carrier to get Night Knave back. I like despawn Night Knave. A moisture pump under a bridge would instantly remove the water in that one spot. So that's the way moisture pumps work, is they slowly, like a defoliator, they slowly increase the radius periodically, but the exact spot that they're built immediately goes dry, which is a nice benefit. So who's getting this leg? So the choices would be Aoife. She has a missing toe and a prosthetic. Bernona, who has a scar. Taliesin, that has a scar. And are those the 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So those are the 3. So who gets the leg is up to you. All right. Looks to me like my steel is dwindling a lot. I'm going to have Taliesin get down here, break some of these remaining mech items. Not that it will yield me a lot of steel, but then I will go to the next closest steel node. I also have the possibility of building a ground penetrating radar if I got a little bit more steel, and trying to deep drill steel near the base, which might be more beneficial. Because I have a ton of people that have really high intellect, so it should be pretty easy for me to find deep drill locations. And those mech cluster parts were all components, and well, no, there was some steel. Mysterious complex riches. We have a lot of reasons to go north. Believe me, I know. So there's other things I wanted to do. Research. So let's get biofuel refinery back and start to get a biofuel refinery. Again, using more steel, which is the reason why I'm trying to mine it. Ooh, Thrumble for Hood. Oh, I like that. Kadath, could you finish that for Aoife? That sounds fantastic. I think I'm going to remove... oh, no, that wouldn't be a hood. That would be a broad wrap. And it's masterwork. Holy heck. So Bernona, I think, has needs because of her rank to wear that. But I'm going to remove... I'm going to actually stop hoods altogether because it's not required of rank. If we take a look here... The research specialist wants a hood too, so maybe I'll make one more hood out of Thrumbo for Mara, who's the only other one that would want it. And you guys voted that Aoife gets it. Aoife gets the leg. Okay. When she is going to sleep tonight, I'll give her the leg. Oh, that's the wrong hood. Wait, how are you even doing that? This is weird. Do I have blue fur? What? I don't know how we started a blue fur hood when I had Thrumble fur as the only acceptable resource. That's confusing. So this mech cluster is just about gone. There's some slag that I could smelt, and then there's this barricade that I could break down for a little bit of resources, but it's not much. So this is the next closest mining zone, and I would need to add this to the close zone to allow them to even go there in the first place. There's a little bit of steel here, actually, to be hauled, I guess. Posture check. Yeah, the ruins here, the like ruined garbage here, can be smashed into slag, which actually might be something I have Aoife do. I also might, given now that she has a shield belt, I might want to give Aoife a better weapon. So that means making an electric smithy, again using steel that I currently don't really have. But that's fine. Is there a way to move this multi-analyzer? Not really. I'm looking for when Aoife goes... Okay, Aoife's asleep now, so it's nighttime for Aoife, which is the best time to do surgeries so that you don't waste any time. They wake up and they're good. So we are going to... replace the prosthetic. Will be a better benefit. Get up, Bernona. Sorry. Alright, clean the room. And let's start the operation with herbal and then switch over to better, just to save us a little bit of meds. I could expand this cubby here, but research benches can't be moved. So I could put the multi-analyzer there, I guess, because that doesn't cut down any trees. All right, and now switch over. Room is clean. And Bernona's pod is fully charged, fully ready. If we want to throw Bernona in to heal the right leg scar, but I feel like she's going to get bionic before that ever becomes relevant. Which is weird that I have a biotune to her, but whatever. All right, there's Aoife's leg. And Mara's... Oh, we made extra Thrumble for hoods. That's annoying. So Taliesin, I'm guessing, yes, has indeed been working on the powered cables to carry power around for the moisture pumps to help with defense. And I'm going to have Bernona join him. I'm just going to keep researching here. Well, I'll have you vote. What to research? So we have fire foam, which would be useful for the ancient complexes. We have got mortars, which, you know, I don't think I have to explain mortars. I could do autocannon turrets, which would lead to slugs. Pulse charge. For charge rifles and charge lances, which is really good against tough mechs, and long-range mineral scan. All right, have yourself a vote. Does the Thrumbo provide any armor? Probably a little bit. No, it doesn't. There's really no advantage to having Thrumbo fur. Okay, that's a waste of Thrumbo fur. Fancy. I guess it's it would be just expense. Given that it's market value expense, what I could do instead is treat these Thrumbo fur that I have made as a trade good to give someone that wants to buy it. That'd probably be the best way to treat that. So instead, let's make 2 more Thrumbo fur hoods and or 2 more blue fur hoods with Kadath, and we'd also might want to consider not even allowing Bernona or Mara to have their desired clothing on, as it risks more than it helps. Oh, a wild woman named Lou wandering in. A careful shooter, beautiful, very high social skill because she was a prostitute. And yep. I don't think I'm going to be adding her. I don't need someone that is just pure social. All right, Kadath is waiting on some tending. I'm going to reduce bed rest because no one's sick, really. You do the exact same thing in your game, Orange? Yeah. Oh well. I can sell it for full value. All right, I'm really curious how fast we research this research here. Oh boy. The reason being, we have 3 research tables and Mara just used her research command, so it's so fast. Mr. X, by the way, thanks for the resub. How it's going? It's going pretty good. Yeah, research so fast. In fact, I might just want to keep hitting the low-level researches, the pre-microelectronics research, and just fly through it. Okay, long-range scan. Which is, you know, gonna kick someone off of their table because the simple research bench can't be used. All right, Taliesin is just about ready, or just about done laying out the cables. Orange, thanks for gifting out yet another sub. No, I lied. There's still yet more cables. Okay, we're good with hoods now. Normal hoods. Making some pants. Unfortunately, the mood of my prisoners aren't that high. And we have a shaman merchant coming in. Are they going to hit the mech cluster? I guess we'll find out. Rotting? What? Oriana, are you letting them rot in the ground? And why? It's not roofed, I just checked. A psychic ship. Nice. All right. Well, gonna have to do that tomorrow, I guess. Kadath is making some spare clothing for us. Thank you for watching The Keepers of the Gauranlen Grove, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. Keep in mind that this episode is far behind the Twitch series. It was originally recorded on July 27th. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers as well. Thank you for watching. I hope to catch you in an upcoming episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.